Greetings, Virgo, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. Welcome to yet another Akashic Records reading for June 2021 by LightWorker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please remember to turn on the notification bell. It is another month of eclipses. We're going to have a solar eclipse around June 10th, and it is said that each eclipse will be influencing your life for the next 6 months. So for that reason, I have made special videos for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac, covering finances and what could be bringing you luck for the next 6 months, covering June to December 2021. And for those of you who are interested to have access to these special videos, if you're interested for download and purchase, the link is posted down here below in the show more description box. Please also notice down here below the other Vimeo link that's going to take you to an extended reading for your sign. And for those of you who are interested, of course, I have made a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac that is available for download and purchase through Vimeo. And the link, again, as I mentioned, is down here below. Remember that these are general readings, and if you'd like to have your very own personal reading with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website, www.amalightworker.com. This is the perfect time to do an energy clearing right after the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. So for that reason, I'm organizing a group energy clearing that is going to take place on June 12th at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. And if you'd like to know more, to participate, please email me directly at amalightworker@gmail.com. I will also be posting the information of it down here below in the show more description box. And no, you don't have to be live to attend a Zoom meeting live for you to receive the clearing. The clearing is going to be effective no matter what you are doing. If you are not able to attend live, you are going to be receiving a recording of it. With that being said, thank you very much. Now, Virgo, let's focus on your reading for June 2021. You're going to be feeling like your world is upside down, but at the same time, in this chaos, you are going to feel that you do have some sense of control. Many of you are going to be pulling your strings, okay, to rectify a situation, to get out of a circumstance, to close a deal, to close a litigation, or to come to some sort of an agreement or an understanding. There's a lot that will be happening with the job employment situation, in the work environment, with coworkers and superiors. For some of you, you may be feeling that there's a lot going on, but at the same time, nothing really happens, which is a very weird feeling. Pay attention to where is it that you may be putting a lot of that emotional pressure. Pay attention to where is it that your emotions are guiding you, because emotions sometimes can be misguiding you, not guiding you properly. And there's going to be a circumstance that finally is going to come to a head. For many of you, if you have been struggling in some ways in the workplace, okay, or with your job, in June, you're going to be measuring, so to speak, where do you stand? How do you take your job to the next level? Do you quit? Do you not quit? What are the pros? What are the cons? You're going to be doing some sort of an analysis of your work performance. You're going to be doing some sort of an analysis of advantages and disadvantages. Many of you are going to consult with someone that has an expertise. You may be asking them for their help. You may be hiring them. You may be purchasing services or goods that have to sell that somehow are going to help you to get through something that seems to be important for you in this month of June. For many of you, you are going to be needing some kind of a technical support. If you are somebody who already works with technical support of any kind, customers, complaints, you're going to find this month to be very busy, but you are also going to be dealing in some ways with a specific person and their nonsense, or just nonsense in general. Because you may be noticing that, particularly if that's your line of work, you may be noticing that people complain for nothing. It's very important that you have a better understanding of a certain financial situation, particularly of financial situations where assets are involved, reevaluations of assets, division of assets, anywhere where you are financially linked with other people. Maybe you share rent together. Maybe you are married to them and they could be going through some financial ups and downs, or maybe you are the one who's going through financial ups and downs. There's going to be a need for you to carefully examine every bill, every charge. If you get your credit card bill, go over every charge. If you buy anything, go over the bill or the receipt. There's going to be a need for some of you to maybe spend some money, okay? Because this is the time, this is the moment that calls for you to spend that money that maybe you were putting aside for like an emergency or to get out of a circumstance. Many of you are going to be looking into buying out. You may be in an investment situation with somebody else or in a business situation, and maybe you're going to be looking to buy out, okay? Or someone may be looking into buying your shares. There is this sense of timing. You have to do everything according to a certain schedule, the timing of everything. And you may also be feeling like you are running out of time. You may be feeling like either you misuse your time, somebody else misused their time, their assets, their energy, and therefore that may be affecting you. For many of you, June will also be a month that somehow is going to help you to plant the seeds that are going to boost your finances. So planting some kind of a new seeds, new beginnings, new initiations that are going to turn out to be a blessing for your finances. As your finances are transforming over the course of the next 6 to 7 months, anything that maybe wasn't giving you the results that you were hoping for, or it wasn't justifying how much money you were putting into it, now you're going to reevaluate that situation to make certain changes. What needs to happen so that what you put in is worth it? Some of you are going to be evaluating relationships. This could be you're going to be reevaluating your circumstance with a friend. What kind of a friendship is it? You may be reevaluating your relationship at work relationships, work performances. You may be reevaluating a marriage or a relationship. Where do you go from here? What would you like to see happening next? Because for some of you, it could be a talk or a discussion talking about the possibility of a child, the possibility of a pregnancy, the possibility of sending a child away to college. And in some ways, you may need to reevaluate this marriage or this relationship. For some of you, you may be dealing with a situation where certain things are going to become a deal breaker for you, and you're going to be like, I'm all in, or I am all out. And it could be in regards to a relationship or a marriage for some of you. If you are somebody who is into investments or trying to get into investments, pay very attention to every bit of information that you understand what you are getting yourself involved into, because educating yourself and making a very informed decision will be the key to this success, will be the key to you planting these new seeds in any type of investments. There is this sense that for some reason you may be listening to the news, or you may be reading the newspaper, or you could be hearing about the stock markets and what's happening in the stock market, what's happening to the value of money worldwide. And you may be a little bit concerned because of that. Some of you are going to be looking into the value of real estate. Is it going up? Is it going down? You may be looking into the assets that you have. What is their value now? Is it going up? Is it going down? And it feels like in some ways you're going to feel a need to rearrange your life. You may feel a need to rearrange your home. You may feel a need to rearrange your plans, your vision, your purpose. Getting things in order will take a new importance. For many of you, you're going to be focusing on getting things in order, getting things resolved, getting things done one after the other, because as you are completing one task, as you are resolving something, okay, something else may be coming up. And for some of you, you may be in a circumstance where as you are dealing with a situation, whether that situation is the end, begin, or complete, that's going to have some sort of a chain reaction where boom, something else gets done, and then something else and something else. So you are going to be dealing with this chain reaction. If it doesn't apply to a work situation, it's going to be applied to a different situation in your life. But please, it is your job to notice the chain reaction of how you feel and what is that causing, the chain reaction of what is it that you are saying, how do you perceive information, okay, gossip that may be going around, misinformation or deception that may be going around, and how that may be causing some sort of a chain reaction. For some of you, you are not going to have too much saying in what is happening, and you just have to accept the situation. You may be dealing with a circumstance where a prospect, or maybe you were hoping that your career was going to go in a certain way, and now it comes to an abrupt end, or you could be abruptly redirected into a new direction. So it feels like you have to apply a lot of acceptance. Accept what is happening, because also eclipses are going to be involved, and that means that anything that is happening is very karmic, is out of your reach, it's already preordained to happen that way. And with that being said, for many of you, that is also going to include encountering new people. These could be groups of people that somehow are going to help you. You're going to feel connected to them. For some of you, it's going to be in a sense of new personal relationships, new friendships, people that are going to help you professionally to start something off the ground. For other ones, this is going to be in the sense of having that chemistry, sexual attraction, having a spark. And it could be happening out of nowhere for some of you, but definitely there's going to be the chance and an opportunity for you to attract someone new in a love and a romantic sense. You may feel unusually drawn to children, particularly if you have children or grandchildren of your own, getting a little bit more involved in their life, or maybe having more time to dedicate to them and to enjoy their company. For some of you, I'm also shown pets. There could be a need for some of you to take a pet to the vet. Some of you may be looking to get a pet if you don't have one already. Somebody may be asking you for your help because maybe they're going to have some aches and pains, and they may be asking you to help them either to drive them to a doctor's appointment or to take care of them for a couple of days. I'm not getting the sense here that this is something serious, but whoever may be showing up that's in some ways they're a little sick, you are going to enjoy taking care of them, and when they do get better is going to be a huge relief for you. You also have to consider how your stress or maybe the life that you are leading is affecting your body, your physical body, and your health. Pay attention to any conditions that may be flaring up during this time, particularly if you are a Virgo who already has a condition or an illness that tends to flare up every now and then. Maybe some aches or pains. For some of you, more specifically, it's going to be headaches. For other ones, it's going to be discomfort in your jaw, teeth, dental work. I'm still getting allergies for some of you, or maybe some sensitivities in your stomach. So, stomach or digestion related sensitivities. You may want to check your purse, your wallet, your credit cards twice. Make sure that you are locking doors properly. That could be the door to a car, the door to a garage, the door to the kitchen, the front door, the back door. If you are working somewhere and you are in charge of locking up, make sure that everything is done properly, and make sure that you are not forgetting your keys or the tendency to forget keys or anything else of a value. Many of you are going to finally be able to complete some paperwork of importance. You may be able to complete a book that maybe you have started. You may be able to complete a business plan, okay? You may be able to complete some kind of a course, class, or training. You are going to be able to complete a situation where maybe a lawyer, an accountant, a public notary was involved. So something will come to a head as a result of you doing some work, paying these people to work for you. So now something will come to fruition, particularly anything involving a legal situation, legalities, anything legal, or anything that has to deal with a judicial system. And for some of you, it may also be in regards to immigration, traveling, international travels, or preparing for a relocation later on. So some of you may be preparing for some kind of a relocation. Some of you are going to conclude or end a circumstance, and once you make up your mind that something is over, something is coming to an end, it feels like you're going to seal it, just like you would seal an envelope. Remember centuries ago when they used to seal it with a stamp of the family that was sending the letter? It feels like for you in the month of June, if something is over, it's going to be like, it's over and I'm not opening that door anymore, or I'm not opening that relationship anymore, or I'm not opening that file anymore, or I'm not dealing with those emotions anymore. This is it. I'm done with it. And it will also feel that a breakthrough of some kind is happening. As something is ending, something new is beginning. You may not be able to see and understand the breakthrough right away because You could be feeling too emotional, or you could be too stressed, or your mind may be somewhere else, and you could miss, to understand, to see the other side of the coin, that every blessing has something that comes with it that needs to be resolved, and every difficulty comes with a blessing. So you need to be able to see both sides of the coin, the advantages and the disadvantages. So if you believe and if you trust in yourself, in your wisdom, okay, you are going to be doing just fine. And that this month could be the best month for many of you to get maybe a reading, maybe an Akashic Records reading, to connect with a healer, to connect with a doctor, to connect with people that are going to get things done, particularly if you have been struggling for a while with a particular issue, or if it is a health related issue. Start talking to doctors, maybe get a second opinion, a third opinion. If you need some spiritual guidance, talk to an astrologer or get an Akashic Records reading or a tarot reading. If you are struggling with pending legal work, talk to lawyers about it, attorneys. So this is the month to get things done, to get things moving, but you may also want to take some initiative, okay, to look into circumstances that have been hanging for a while, or they have been dragged along, whether that was for what that may have been caused by you or by circumstances unrelated to you. I hope that this is making sense to you. Do leave me a comment down here below. And yes, of course, if you'd like to participate in the energy clearing Zoom session, email me. You're going to find the information about it down here below. And if you'd like to know more, click on the Vimeo link. That's going to take you to a whole new reading for your sign. And if you like to know more about your finances and what's going to bring you luck for the next 6 to 7 months, I made a whole new video about that. Again, you're going to find that video in the Vimeo link down here below. Email me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, or visit my website, www.amalightworker.com. Thank you very much, Virgo, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye for now.